Steve, somebody came to me earlier on and said they were neutral today. You couldn't tell which side was top of the table. Do you agree with that?
Yes and no. They are top of the table because they've got 16 points and we've got, 5 now? So we're building slowly. Today I couldn't have been prouder of the boys. I thought they'd done exactly what we asked them to do. They had a spell in the second half where they had 2 or 3 shots where Johnny saved it. We've had one chalked off. Their keepers made a couple of routine saves, but it weren't as if we just sat everyone behind the ball. And I felt to a man, one misjudgment, we won't lay blame to anyone, has cost us. It's a great strike. If that falls to anyone else than Jack Jebb, does it go in the back of the net? I'm not too sure. His technique is unbelievable, which showed with a free kick. Other than that, apart from their set pieces in the first half, which again Jack Jebb's on it, which causes problems, we weren't troubled. I don't think we were troubled. I thought my back line dealt with their 2 lively, strong forwards very well. But again, we get ourselves in front with a great goal. And like I say, I'll watch it again because I think there's 5, 6, 7 passes, great delivery. Tommy would attack that ball with venom and got ourselves in front. And like I say, just a misjudgment, end of the first half. But we could have crumbled after that and we could have gone maybe 2-3 behind, start of the second half, but we didn't. We stood strong, and a credit to them players, every one of them, for getting their deserved point today.
Would have been easy, I suppose, maybe at 1-0, maybe at 1-1, to say, right, okay, we'll sit 11 men behind the ball now, we'll come away with a point. It didn't look like that was the approach at all. You were going for it at times in the second half.
Probably could have done that about 2, 3, 4 years ago. The quality I possess in this squad, and I believe in them, in terms of them to go and play their game and cause other teams problems. If I didn't, then we would be sitting everyone behind the ball. But that weren't the fact. I've got some good players in there, all good players that I trust, and they proved it today against a very strong Dartford side.
Tommy Wood's first goal of the season, but no criticism talk about any of his performances this season. He's earned that goal, hasn't he? Yeah, it was a great cross and a great finish, but then you see Ibbs come on and scored again. Slight offside, but he's in the right place to put it in. So we've got forwards that will get in there if we deliver the ball. And at the moment we're putting good deliveries in, whether it's open play or set plays, and we're getting rewards from it. So like I say, that's a great result for us today. We won't dwell on it. We'll enjoy it tonight and tomorrow, and then we start again for the FA Cup next week. What about the new signing, Jamie? Obviously it wasn't needed today, although there was an injury to Rick.
Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult because there was an injury to Rick early doors, and Parky's come in. I thought he'd done well, done very well. And then towards the end of the game we changed Ibbs for Woody. And we've got other options there, but I just thought the game was in too much of a tight position to change anything, and that could have come back to bite me on the backside, and they could have scored, and then people say we should have made a change, like with Gareth Southgate the other night. He didn't. We didn't make that change, that third change, because we felt that we wanted to just keep everyone in the positions they needed. If we was ahead we would have done it, and if we was behind we would have made another change. But like I say, the boys understand that, and hopefully they get their chance soon.
Tell us a little bit more about Jamie, the new lad.
Yeah, Jamie, he come from, phoned me up and asked could he come training. He's been training at a couple of other clubs, got released from Stevenage at the end of the season. He was at Braintree for a couple of games last year. He came in, wants somewhere to play before I believe and he believes that something else will come up, which is fine. We know that. I've signed him, which enhances our squad to 18 now, and whether it's a week, a month, 2 months, we've got a very good player on our hands, and if we can help him achieve his goal of where he wants to go and play, and if that comes off, then fair play to him.
The 18th player doesn't mean somebody has to go. We can.
No, because like I say, Adam's here for a month. That loan's nearly up, which we have to address and talk about to Adam and Sutton and see where that goes. This is out the 12th man and part of something else, and like I say, it's not bundles of money because we haven't got it, but it's enough to get him his expenses to and from where he lives, and he's happy for that because he wants to be involved in an environment where he can get a chance to play, to then push his career on again after falling out of Stevenage's ranks.
Quick question about Adam. Can he play in the Cup next week?
That's another conversation we've got to have with Sutton. I believe it was said that he wouldn't, but what we'll do is we'll speak to Sutton again. If he can't, he can't. Tremendous again today. He's been a real asset, and we'll speak to Sutton and see where that goes. Okay, and a quick word about the injuries. Arthur another one
didn't score today, nearly there.
No, Arthur's not well, and right. Doug Loft's still struggling with a little calf from last week. He was only on 30 seconds, but he managed to do a calf injury. But hopefully they'll be back next week.
Ricky Modeste went off early.
Yeah, Ricky, I think that's his hamstring, just slight. Didn't want to lose him for 3 or 4 weeks, so told him he had to be honest with us. He felt in the warm up, and he was honest. So we only lose him for today. Melva treat him in the week, and hopefully he's back for next week.
Really impressive today. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.